So, hey there, beautiful women. All too often, the change of life results in an unwanted change in that bathroom scale. And unfortunately, these changes end up as belly fat. So, today I am going to explain why this happens and how you can outsmart this process. You game? Stay with me. So, hey there, I'm Lindy, registered dietitian, clinical and licensed nutritionist, and nutrition detective. About a year ago, I went through menopause. Yes, the dreaded menopause. Actually, I really had very little symptoms of menopause because of nutritional interventions that I had been doing. So I have no symptoms of menopause, and I'll talk about that in another video. But I'm going to tell you something. This whole weight gain thing, I feel your pain, girl. I am in the fight of my life. I mean, it is not just a fight. I am in a full-blown battle. I have never eaten better. I exercise every day, but I can feel that my body changed. And it is so much easier for me to gain weight. And so the things that I'm going to teach you today are the reasons that I am winning the battle. I know by the skin of my teeth, but I am winning that battle. So I want to explain to you what is happening. The very first thing that I want to explain is that there are really two of the biggest reasons why we gain weight around the middle, or why we even gain weight at all. And that is because before, our sex hormones, primarily estrogen, testosterone, well, all of them, and progesterone, were being made in the ovaries. But now they're actually being made in the adrenal glands and some in the fat cells of our body. And so a lot of our fat is shifting from our hips into our weight because we have two hormones that need to be in balance, and they are not in balance, okay? So as estrogen drops, right? So estrogen drops, and you would think it wouldn't cause that many problems, but unfortunately, as estrogen drops, progesterone drops even more. And we need to keep that progesterone level up so that we're not in something called estrogen dominance. So unfortunately, that's the first thing. The sex hormones are changing. So the second hormonal change that happens is that your adrenal hormones become out of whack as well. And as we age, cortisol goes up, and a very important hormone called DHEA goes down. Cortisol goes up, guys, because again, and that actually makes less progesterone in our bodies as well. And cortisol is a fattening hormone, and especially a belly fat hormone, because cortisol makes insulin. And even if you ate zero amount of carbohydrate, like you're making no carbohydrate to make insulin, you're still going to make it if you have too much stress in your life. So too much cortisol and not enough of just the opposite hormone, which is DHEA. So those two are the big reasons. So let me just give you my best suggestions for keeping the belly fat off, and the things that I'm doing. And I know that they're not the only things that you can do, but these are the best things that I know to do. And that is, I'm going to say it again, I'm just never going to stop saying, I'm going to die on this hill. And that is to lower your carbohydrates, especially your refined carbohydrates. Again, I would say more like 70 to 80% of the American public are in something called insulin resistance. And that is even before you hit prediabetes. That means your cells are just not as sensitive to insulin anymore. And because of that, your insulin levels go up, your fat storage goes up as well. Insulin, fat storage, just keep thinking about that. And when you eat too many carbs, and even good carbs, I'm not against some of the good carbs, some of the like sprouted grains and those kind of things, beans, but I'm going to tell you, whole grain bread, that's just white bread with a good press agent, okay? That is something that is going to create a glycemic response as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and link a video below about insulin. I'm also going to link a video about just, you know, the glycemic load, keeping your glycemic load down, not just the glycemic index, but your glycemic load. I'm going to link that below. And then the second thing is to increase your healthy fats, things that we were told never to eat. I want you to eat them. And I want you to decrease your inflammatory fats. So the healthy fats are the good fats, mainly omega-3s and monounsaturates. If you don't know what those are, I'm going to link those links below. You can go and look to see what those are, but I'll just give you some great examples of good healthy fats. And that is flaxseed and chia seed and really any seeds and nuts and coconut oil and fatty fish and olives and olive oil and avocados and avocado oil, my favorite oil. And also grass-fed butter. I love grass-fed butter and ghee. So those are some of the healthy fats that you need to start incorporating to keep that belly fat down. And then the next thing is to increase your low glycemic vegetables. So what are low glycemic vegetables? Anything but the starchy vegetables. So anything but corn and peas, potatoes and tomatoes and those types of vegetables. So anything else is fair game. Increase your consumption. If you do that, they have the fiber and the phytonutrients in them to act as almost like little Pac-Men in your body. And what they do is they scoop up the xenoestrogens. I'm going to link that below. Those are the frankenestrogens that you don't want in your body that will create belly fat, and they flush them out of our body, and they do all kinds of other really amazing things for your health as well as your waistline. And then the fourth thing is just to increase your interval exercise and weights. You may need to change up your intense cardiac workouts. Those are just the repetitive ones. I mean, I'm not against jogging. I'm not against the treadmill, but they actually won't work against this problem, and they're not as effective as we age. So those burst types of interval workouts are much better at obliterating your belly fat. So think about that. I'm going to link an exercise video below just to tell you why or show you why that's important. How, if you're not even exercising, how to make it work for you. And then the fourth thing is just to deal with stress in a positive way. We're never getting rid of it. We're always going to have stress. But remember the cortisol piece. It's rising as we age. And DHEA is lowering as we age. And that is anti-belly fat, and DHEA is pro-bone. It is antidepressant and so many good things. But if those two are out of balance, you're going to be in trouble, and the cortisol will lead to more insulin production, and you're going to gain more in your waistline. So try those 5 things. There's some supplements that you can take. I'll do that in another video that naturally increase progesterone, naturally increase DHEA. I will do those in another video. So there are other helps there. But those, if you start with those 5 things, I think you are going to see a huge difference. Listen, girlfriend, I'm in the battle. I'm in the battle with you. I feel it every day of my life, and these have helped me greatly. So thank you so much. Please subscribe to this channel today. We would love to have you in this YouTube family. And also, if you could like this video, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I have a very active Facebook page, Lindy for Nutrition and Wellness. And remember that everybody deserves the freedom to live their best life. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.